Hey everyone, today I'm going to review the handmade watercolor paint from A Gallo Colors, a company based in Assisi, Italy. A few weeks ago, I had a YouTube live stream where I swatched out the colors and gave you my first impression. Hopefully today's review will be much shorter. The packaging may differ depending on which set you get. So with this 48 pen set, it comes with this handmade linen bag with drawstrings. This is quite nice. And the set is wrapped with this marbled paper. The art on this is lovely. And this is thick cardstock. And there is this gold foil sticker in the middle. So this is definitely worth keeping. And this is the box. There's also a gold foil sticker here at the corner. This is the color swatch card. Only the names of the colors are included, but not the pigment info. So you have to find the pigment info from their website. This color swatch card is made with Arches watercolor paper, and this is very useful because it's going to help you remember the colors as well as how the colors look at a glance. So this is the set with 48 colors. This particular set comes with this synthetic squirrel hair brush, which is made by Tintorito. This is a size 0 brush made in Italy. This set that I have here was given to me by Elena Gallo, who's the lady who started the company. So A Gallo Colors, they sell handmade watercolor paint, brushes, palettes, paper, and sketchbooks. You can buy the pens individually or you can get them in sets of 6, 12, 24, and 48. This is the company's website, which I will link in the video description below. So all these are handmade watercolor paint which are made in batches, and once the stock is sold out, you have to wait for next month's restock. The date for the restock is always listed on their website. You can buy the paint as individual pens. The price range is from 8 euros onwards, or you can buy them in sets like this. A 6 color set is around 52 euros at the time of this review. A 12 color set is 100 euros, 24 color is 185, and 48 colors is 345 euros. The pricing is definitely on the higher side, but thankfully the quality of these watercolor paints is very high. So these are hand poured watercolor paint, and you see the holes there. Those are the characteristics of hand poured watercolor paint. The colors are richly pigmented, they are very vibrant, and they have high tinting strength, which is to say that you can produce vibrant colors easily by using a small bit of paint. A small bit of paint can go a long way. So these are definitely artist grade quality paint. By the way, all these are larger color swatches. I've painted using the 48 colors in the set. You can check out the high resolution scans for all this in my text review. So these are the yellows, the orange, the reds, these are the purples and the blues. The paint is made with raw pigments, gum arabic as the binder, and honey. The paints are so-called eco-friendly. They do not contain cadmium, cobalt, lead, and mercury. So that's zirconium blue, PB71, lapis lazuli. These are the greens. They actually have a lot of greens in this particular set. Anyway, if you have intention to use the watercolor paint outdoors, I recommend you get the smaller sets which are more compact and easier to bring around. Most of the colors are transparent, but there are some opaque colors. The pigments used are listed on their website as well as the light fast rating. So these are the earth colors. And now I'm going to use the paint to paint this sketch that I have prepared for this review. Before I spray the water, I just want to let you see the paint is actually filled to the brim of the plastic pan. The paint re-wets quite easily. For beginners, I actually don't recommend you get so many colors because having to use so many colors can be quite intimidating. Let me get some PY154 here. Mix it with a little bit of warm yellow. The quality of the paint is really good. This is Malachite. This is Viridian Hue. By the way, the paper that I'm using is Derwent Inktense paper, which is 100% cotton watercolor paper. And the ink is sketch ink, which is waterproof and dry. I actually need these trees to be darker, so let's mix some red into them. This building here is actually green. So this is Viridian mixed with some PY154. And this building behind is red. Let's dilute the paint here. Oops, I accidentally have some green. But I think it works alright, it works fine. For this building here, let's blend some ultramarine with zirconium blue. The colors are able to blend quite nicely together, but obviously you have to use the right paper. You have to use good quality watercolor paper. For the gray here, I'm going to use slate gray, which is PBK19, and maybe green umber. This green umber color is actually quite a nice color. Let's have some burnt umber and ultramarine for the shadows here. This is also burnt umber and ultramarine. The colors are able to layer quite nicely. I just realized this is not an easy sketch to paint because there's just too much details going on. The paint also dried lighter, so I have to repaint some of the areas. Let's have some road markings. Time for some final touches. So this is the completed sketch. I probably should have drawn something less complicated. So the quality of the paint is definitely top-notch. You're not going to get any problems when it comes to using wet-on-wet techniques. The colors are vibrant and I really enjoyed myself while painting this. Alright, to conclude, the quality of Aigallo watercolor is fantastic. The pricing is on the high side, so you can decide whether or not this is worth your money based on what I have shown you. About the giveaway contest that I mentioned in the YouTube live stream, I've changed my mind. I've scrapped the original plan. The new giveaway is this. I am going to give away this sketch to one lucky winner and this watercolor box set to another winner. Just bear in mind that this is going to be a used set. Most of the pens are still quite full, and earlier on while I was painting, a big hole developed in this pen. This is zirconium blue. This brush will be included as well, together with the wrapping and the bag that you saw earlier. You can find the link to the giveaway contest in the video description below. Good luck!